kids. We are so happy that you're joining us this morning for another Sunday where we're gonna learn about God, we're gonna worship together, and we're gonna have fun. So why don't you stand up right now and shake off those PJs and let's just get started to worship God.
Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join,
Come on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way.
He is always there for us.
He's good in every way.
Pouring out his awesome love.
He's good in every way.
He fills us up with peace and joy.
He's good in every way.
He gives us all we need and more.
He's good in every way.
Come on now, join with
Come
me.
on now, join with me, everybody sing. I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. Come on now, join with me, everybody sing.
Everybody sing.
I'm gonna lift my voice to glorify my King. He is a mighty God and worthy of our praise. We give him everything, he's good in every way. He's good in every way. He's good in every way.
Good morning. Today our lesson is about a super strong friend. We can probably refer to him as our superhero. So let's get started with today with a memory verse to learn. It is very easy. It is from John 15:14. Can you all say that? John 15:14. Okay, so the memory verse is, "You are my friends if you do what I command." So let's go through that very slowly. So it is John 15:14. Repeat after me. You are my friends if you do what I command. Let's say that again. Let's see if you guys have it all memorized. John 15:14. You are my friends if you do what I command. Okay, now you say it by yourself. I'm going to listen. Say it nice and loud so I can hear you. Where does the passage come from? Where does the memory verse come from? It comes from John 15:14. Okay, now go ahead and say it all by yourself. It starts off with, you are my friends. Do you guys remember? You are my friends if you do what I command. Okay, so that's our memory verse for this week. I encourage you all to continue practice and saying it throughout the week. Okay, so our lesson today is about Jesus being our super strong friend. And the passage today, or the story, comes from the Bible, and it comes from Luke 8, verses 20 through to 25, and it's about Jesus calming the storm. Okay, so everything about Jesus is super. He's super strength, his help, and his love are all super. He is our super friend. He shows us how to be friends to other people. And he is super strong. So one day, Jesus and his friends got into a boat, and they decided to sail the boat to the other side of the lake. And as they sailed, Jesus fell asleep. Well, there was a big storm coming, and it came down across the lake, and it was rocking and shaking the boat from side to side. And water was coming into the boat. The boat was starting to sink. And Jesus' friends on the boat with him, they were all scared. They went and woke Jesus up, and they said, "Master, we are going to drown." Jesus stood up, and he showed us his strength. He showed us how strong he was. And he said to the wind, "Be still." At once, the storm was over. The wind stopped. The water calmed, the waves calmed, and the boat stopped rocking from side to side. And everything was all of a sudden okay. Jesus' friends, they were very amazed to see how strong Jesus was. Even the winds obeyed Jesus when he spoke. So Jesus is super strong. Whenever life gets hard or we have problems we can't handle, we can bring it to Jesus. He is stronger than all of our problems because Jesus is super strong. Okay, so let's review some questions. Let's see how well you listened and paid attention to the story. Why was the boat rocking from side to side? Does anyone remember? Say it nice and loud if you remember. It was rocking side to side because there was a storm coming over the lake. Why were Jesus' friends afraid? Were they afraid because the boat was rocking back and forth and it was filling with water and it was starting to sink? Wouldn't you be afraid if that was happening? So, what did they do? Did they wake Jesus up? They went and they woke him up and they said, look, we're sinking, we're drowning. And what did Jesus do to be a super friend and to help his friends? Do you remember? What did he say to the wind? He told the wind to stop. And when the wind stopped and the waves and the water calmed down, the storm all of a sudden was gone. Is Jesus your super friend? Do you pray to Jesus and ask him for help when you're in trouble or when you have problems? Maybe you should. Maybe he will help you. Okay, let's go back and see if you still remember the memory verse. Do you remember what book it comes from? John. And the chapter and verse is 15:14. So John 15:14. Okay, let's see. Do you remember the verse? You are my friends if you do what I command. Did you remember that? Let's say it again. You are my friends if you do what I command. And that is Jesus speaking, and he's speaking to his friends and saying that if you do what I command, you are considered my friend. So, you are my friends if you do what I command, John 15:14. Okay, so today we have a couple of different crafts you can do. I'm going to go through the first one. I am going to draw, well actually let me tell you what you're going to need first. You need some white paper and some crayons. You're going to draw 3 lines straight down in a row. Don't do it yet. I'm going to draw it and then I'm going to show you. So hold on just one second. just like that. See 3 lines? And you're going to do the same thing right underneath, leaving a space in the middle. So let me do that for you. So hold on. Okay, so now you have 6 lines on the page like that. Now you're going to make some connections, so hold on. See what I did? I drew from this line to this line, and then I connected this line to this line. So why don't you go ahead and do the same thing? And then when you're done, you're going to take this line, this end of this line, and you're going to draw a line over here. Let's see if I can do that. You're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to take the end of this and draw a line up to that, the end of this one, and draw a line up to there. Okay, if this craft is a little too hard for you, we will have an easier one to do. But maybe your mom and dad can help you, or an older brother, sister, aunt, uncle, or whoever it is that you live with can help you do this. Now we're going to finish this off. Can you guys tell what this is going to be? Can you tell yet? All right, let's see. It is a big S. So now you're going to draw some lines here from the top of the top here, go all the way up to a middle, and then come back down. It's like a V. You see how this is a big V down here? You're going to do that, but an upside down V up here. And then you're going to do a big V down here. And now, if you see, you have a big S. And now we are going to spell out Jesus. And this is S for our super strong superhero Jesus. So, you're going to draw a J and an E. So here, you have a J, an E, an S, a U, and another S. And that spells Jesus. And he is super strong. SS. Sorry. Paper keeps falling. He is super. And he is strong. And there's Jesus. Now you can color all of this in however you wish. You can color in the S. You can color in all the paper. And we will have a second craft as well. So this is the end of our first craft. Okay, so for our second craft today about Jesus calming the storm, not the store, he calmed the storm. You need white paper, some crayons or some markers, a pair of scissors. Please ask your parents before you go grab any scissors and make sure you're using kid-friendly scissors, or make sure that your parents or an adult or an older brother or sister are the ones using the scissors to cut out your shapes, and we'll do that in a second. And you'll need a piece of tape. Okay, so first you are going to take your plain piece of paper and you are going to draw a stormy weather on one side and some waves like the storm. Remember, Jesus calmed the storm. So this is going to be your stormy side. And then you're going to flip it over and you're going to do your nice calm side. And I'll show you what that looks like. So here you can see we have a stormy side. We have rain clouds and rain coming down. I know that's kind of light. You can't see that very well. And then you've got waves and stormy water. And then on the other side, you have the bright sun, sorry, the lighting, the bright sun, you've got regular clouds, and you have a nice calm lake. No storm at all. So you're going to do that, and then when you're done creating your storm and your calm, you are going to take another piece of paper and you're going to cut out a boat. So what I did was, to make it a little easier, I folded the paper in half, and then I cut from here to here like a half circle. Okay, so you have your boat. See, that's all I did. Now color your boat whatever color you want. I did brown. Sorry, the lighting. I did brown. Then when you're done with your boat, you are going to put a piece of tape on the bottom of the boat, just like so. See how it's down there on the bottom? And you are going to tape it to your stormy side. So you have your boat in the storm. And then when you flip it over, your boat is on the calm side. And guess what? I guess you should color both sides of your boat, because when you flip it over, if you've only colored the one side, your boat is not colored on the other side. Sorry, oversight. So you have your boat on the stormy water in the rain, and then you flip it over and it's on the calm side. But make sure when you color your boat, you color both sides of your boat, so that when you flip it over, the other side is brown as well. So don't follow this. Make sure you do both sides brown. Okay, that is our second craft for today. Thank you. All right, now that you've done your craft, do you remember who was it that calmed the storm? Was it Jesus? It was Jesus who calmed the storm, because he is super strong and he is our friend, and he was a friend to his friends on the boat who were afraid and were scared because the boat was sinking due to the storm. All right, so let's see if you still remember your memory verse. It is John 15:14. You are my friends if you do what I command. All right, let's see if you can say it. Say it nice and loud. Start with John 15:14 and go ahead and say it. Good job. Make sure you keep saying that throughout the week. And next week, we will learn a new memory verse. All right, thank you.
Hi, boys and girls, and Happy New Year to all of you guys. Welcome back to this week's of Miss Rutha's Reviews. I hope you guys have all had a peaceful and restful holidays. We're back this week with another review lesson. If you're new here, my name is Miss Rutha, and welcome back to my review segment, where we get to talk about what we learned from these week's lessons. First question we're going to be talking about is our lesson plan Super Strong. What we're going to do this time, if you get these questions right, is 5 jumping jacks. Now I know most of you guys might be thinking, Miss Rutha, 5 jumping jacks, that's so much stuff. But it's the new year, and with the new year, we have new fitness goals. Just like Miss Rutha does, you're going to stay fit with me. First question, why was the boat rocking from side to side? A bad storm came upon them and started rocking the boat, and that's why the boat was rocking from side to side. If you got that question right, start doing 5 jumping jacks. Just remember, I'm keeping you accountable. Why were Jesus' friends afraid? Because they thought they were going to drown. Imagine you're at sea on a boat and you think you're going to drown. I would be afraid too. Have you ever been afraid? Take the time to really think about this. Have you ever been afraid of something? We've all been afraid of something at some time. Even I get afraid of things too. I get really scared of spiders, snakes, or anything like that. Those things really scare me. What did Jesus have to do to help his friends? Think about this. Jesus told the wind to be still. So, if you guys got all of those questions right, you had to do about 20 jumping jacks. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's portion of Miss Rutha's Reviews. We'll see you guys next week with another question of reviews. Bye!